Hello, people of the internet. Hey, are you gonna stop? Yeah, alright, cool. It is time for another vlog. I never know how to call those things, but I think it's a vlog because it's with video. Anyway, it is time for another vlog after, let me think, well, probably more than a year ago. Why are you gonna make another vlog, Roland? Well, that's very easy. Because I want to upload something. And I'm still working on those Vietnam series. But as you know, they take a lot of time. Like, really a lot of time. And a vlog like this, well, not really. So, then I can upload something and I can tell you about some news I have. That's why we have another vlog, and this time I do it from my very beloved Honda Africa Twin XRV 750. The old lady. She's full with rust, but it is still an amazing bike. I really love this bike. And it's every time a joy to ride it. But she's standing outside because I don't have room inside. Because all the other bikes. And so she's getting a bit rusty. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. But heck, it's an old bike. So what is it what I want to talk about today? Well, the first thing is about the next coming holidays. Because while I'm uploading the series of Vietnam, I am no longer in Vietnam. I am back in the Netherlands and I'm planning my new trips, which will be in May and June. 2 different trips. And so the first trip in May is kind of short. I think it will be around a week or so. Not that long. Not sure where I'm going also. And in June I have a little bit more time, you know, because I have to choose time between the gigs. So I need to have a free period when I don't have to perform. For, if you don't know, I'm a musician. And so, yeah, that's part of my job also, to play. So in June there is a time that I don't have to play. For like 3.5 weeks, I guess. So the plan is this time to go to Portugal. Portugal. How do you say it in English? Portugal. You know, next to Spain. I don't know. But you know the country, right? Portugal. What I'm gonna do there, I don't know, because as you know, I'm not really the type of guy who's gonna make all these plans. But I want to try off-road riding. I want to really start with that. I'm not sure with what bike also. I'm thinking about doing it on the old Africa Twin, this one. However, there need to be some changes before I go, before I trust it for that long. Because the problem is, I think the wheel barriers are kind of old, so I want to change them first. It's got a new sprockets, it's got new chain. So that's good. New oil, but that's not a problem, of course. It's got steel braking lines now, which is also good, so it brakes better. Brake pads are still good, but yeah, I need to change the wheel barriers. And it's running very rich. I think it will run around 1 liter on 14 kilometers, something like that, which is, guys, what is kind of rich. To some kind of carburetor specialist and who look at it, clean it, synchronize it, whatever needs to be done, because that's not my expertise. I'm not an expert with carburetors, so if I do that, the bike will probably never run. The other option is the new Africa Twin. Well, that one got new tires now. It's got off-road tires. It's got the Continental TKC 70 rocks in the rear and a TKC 80 in front. And I test ride it. It rides actually very good. I don't notice I'm riding actually off-road tires. But it's like a 50-50 tire. But that one is a bit heavy. And this bike is very, very light. So if I crash it, this is easy to pick up. While the new Africa Twin, the 2090 Adventure Sports, is heavy as fuck. Why I also want to tell this in a blog is because I am not sure if I should do this alone. Because the plan is to do it alone, but if you're going off-road and you're not experienced like me, or at least not a lot of off-road experience, maybe that's not a smart thing to do. So it will be fun to do it with someone who is also not really experienced but want to explore the off-road capabilities of the bike a little bit more. If you're interested, you're like, yeah, Yeah, I like that. I want to try that. You know, doing parts of the TED and etc. And especially in the north of Spain, there's way nice routes to do so. And you're like, hey, I want to do that, but I also don't want to do it alone. And you're like, hey, maybe I want to do it with Ride with Roland. Then, yeah, I will say, just leave a comment. Send me a message, send me an email. You can find it on my channel or on my website. Maybe it matches, and then we can do this thing together. Because it will be much safer, of course. And when you crash the bike, you don't need to pick it yourself. It's very handy. So if you're interested, well, just hit me up. And if I cannot find anyone, then I'm still going alone. So it's going to be another solo ride. Long one. Normally you see me do the travels a lot with Charles, but Charles has different days off than me, so we cannot match it together. Yeah, well, if I go alone, then I'm not gonna stay on the tarmac. That's not the plan at all. Whew, I love this bike so much. If you ever thinking about buying an old Africa Twin, just do it. Just do it. You are not gonna regret the bike. Although it doesn't have any of this electronics you're used to on all the bikes now, like cornering ABS. Heck, the thing don't have ABS at all. It has nothing. I think it's the light switch. I think that's the most technical stuff there is on the bike. And from all the bikes I have many bikes. There will be a video soon where I will show you all my bikes, because some you know, some you don't know. This is the most fun to ride. This one feels very light. You know, when you're riding this bike and you see like dirt on the side of the road, this bike is actually telling you, yeah, you do that, it's a good plan. While the other bikes are like, oh my god, if I come in that part, I'm gonna crash the bike. So this bike is much more playful and invites you to do stupid stuff. But because it's not so overpowered and it's not so incredible heavy, you can actually do those things. You can make mistakes with the gas without shooting off a mountain or so.
Oh, wait, I've got a message for you you will really love. What if I tell you that you can win $500 or euros for just subscribing to my channel? Yeah, you got that right, for just subscribing to my channel. Listen, this is what you need to do. Hit subscribe, of course, if you did not already. And then you head over to my website, theridewithroland.com, where you fill in this little form. Also do this when you are already subscribed to my channel, because every subscriber can win, the old ones, then the new ones. On the website you also find some additional information about this contest. So head over to theridewithroland.com and please don't subscribe if you don't like my channel.
By the way, I am going now to, I think it's a typical Dutch thing, and it's called a milk top. It's like a machine where you can buy milk, but it's not processed, it's just straight from the cows. And we call this raw milk. I don't know if you can buy it in other countries also, because there are some regulations on it, and because if there's a bacteria in it, it can be very dangerous. But yeah, well, I just drink it, it's good. Yeah, a milk top, and I will show you, because it's right there in this little thing. You know what stupid thing is? I had a bottle with me, and I forget the bottle. The bottle is still in my house. So I just take a glass. Oh, the farmer is also there. I guess that's the farmer.
Look at the bike. Ain't she a beauty? Ain't she a beauty? Yeah, well, looks like an antenna, but it's a 360 cam. I thought, well, why not? Why not try it also with a 360 cam? You see, if you look very good, you see here, you see rust everywhere, and so, but yeah. Oh, this is also cool. I bought this big pannier, this top box. It's a 65-liter top box, and it's actually very light. So that's very good. And it only costed 180 euros. So 180, including mounting. So I bought two, also for the new Africa Twin. This one is perfect. You're gonna say, where did you buy it? Oh, by motia.com. Anyway, let's go to the milk thing there. So this is the machine. You put in money For a liter is €1.10. And here you have where you put a missing bottle. I don't have. Got that. Maybe they sell bottles. Do they sell bottles? Oh no, they don't sell bottles. Alright, so we're just gonna take a glass then. Of course I forgot to press record, but anyway I did it. I put in 20 cents, put the cup under it, and now we got milk directly from my cow. Let's see how it tastes. It's so nice weather today. It's like 7 degrees, but it feels like summer. And I've seen a lot of motorcycles. I ride all the winter, so in the winter I don't see many motorcycle riders, but now you see, now they're waking up. Anyway, this is the Dutch cow milk, raw from a cow. Oh man, I love it. It's so much better. And it's actually cheaper than the supermarket milk. Yeah, that was nice. I'm gonna get another one. All right. That was a really nice, refreshing milk. I wonder what's left here. I don't know. Let's find out. It's a shame I didn't bring the bottle to make this vlog, which sounds easy. I had to do a lot of stuff. Couldn't find my camera. Couldn't find my GoPro. GoPro was empty. GoPro needed to be updated. Couldn't find my 360 cam. Couldn't find a card for the 360 cam. You know, it's actually 5 o'clock now. And at 2 o'clock it was this amazing weather. They sell cheese there in a machine. What does it mean? I cannot ride here or so? I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna try. It's for bicycles, they say. I don't know, probably people got to be angry. Here we got the first one. The first one is gonna be angry, probably. Old guy, so he knows. No, he was friendly. Cool. I don't think this is made for bikes. But anyway, is there another thing I want to discuss? Yes, there is. I really would like to talk about my Vietnam series. I'm posting right now on the internet. Well, on the internet, on YouTube. You know this Vietnam series? Probably most of you know them. And what is a problem with the Vietnam series? Because I think they're very good. It takes ages to make an episode. But the only problem is YouTube doesn't seem to, how you say it, spread them to the people. So people don't know about it. And most of them, they drop dead after a week or so. It's a kind of a shame, because it's just a lot of work and a lot of people seem to like it a lot. Oh, I know where I am. I shot this vlog once about, what was it? About the scooter. Guys fishing here. It's kind of annoying when you make this video, and it's not because of, it's not that I think that I'm gonna lose a lot of money or something because YouTube pays shit. It's just you wish more people see it, because people really seem to like it, and it's nice to show you a different angle from the different world. It looks nice here, huh? Also. So what I want to ask you, for the ones who are following my channel, and well, can we say fan? Are you a fan? I don't know. For the people who follow my channel and like my channel, if you want to help me out a little bit here, what you can do is share an episode, or share the playlist, share it on your social media, share it with your friends on what's called WhatsApp, Instagram, whatever, because YouTube likes it very much. It's if something is shared. What's going on here? I don't know. The guy's thinking he's riding a motorcycle. No, you're driving a car, my friend. You cannot. Only I can do that. Yeah, it would be awesome if you can share some of the episodes or talk about it, because YouTube doesn't seem to care much about it. And if you like the Vietnam series, then, well, yeah, at least what you can do is share it, so it will really help to getting a little bit more views, because it's really lacking of views there.
what I talked about earlier in a rant video about YouTube, those videos are actually performing very good. People watch them almost to the end, which is very good. The numbers are very good, the high retention and all that kind of stuff, all those numbers you want to hear when you're posting a video. It's all good, but for some reason, or maybe YouTube is a little bit saturated these days, it can do no harm trying. So if you really want to help this small YouTuber out, so its work can be seen by more people, that will be really awesome. Actually, the weather was very hot. It's getting a chill a little bit now. It was funny. It was when it was 2 o'clock. It was saying it's 7 degrees, which is freaking cold, but it felt like 25. That's so weird, huh? So the temperature you see and the feeling temperature, it can be different. It was also in Vietnam. The temperature was like what was it? 30 degrees, so 30. But the feeling temperature was like 45. And that's hot. But I also have a question for you guys. Now this Vietnam thing I did in episodes, and my first solo ride was one movie. And so I want to ask you, what do you prefer? Do you prefer episodes when I'm doing, like for instance, this trip to, what was it, Portugal? Do you want to see it in episodes, or like, do you like to see just one movie from an hour or whatever? Well, if you can type that in the comment, that will be really helpful, because I don't know. And yeah, well, I'd like to know what you, how you look at it, or what you prefer, because of course I don't know. I hope you liked it, and I hope next week I have another Vietnam episode ready. But this week was a little bit hectic, so I had to do something. So voila, a vlog it is. Oh, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and whatnot. And for now, remember, ride safe. Would actually be fun if I crash now when I say that. So ride safe and then. Alright, I'm out. Bye.